Julie Roussel here. Hey, welcome to Wacky Wednesday. A little bit late tonight, but hey, better late than never, right? So it's been one of those crazy days, but I do apologize. I was trying to get my notes in order because the computer refused to print and we were having all sorts of issues, but I've got a couple. I think I've got it all straightened out now. So it's great to see so many people joining in, whether live or catching on the replay. It's great to spend a few minutes with you. Hello, Linda. Hello, Julie. I thought I saw a bunch come in. Hey, hello. Hey, there's Carrie too. Awesome. Say hey. Hello, Heather. But welcome to Wacky Wednesday. It's great to see you. You never know what the topic's going to be on Wacky Wednesday. But it's only going to be Wacky Wednesdays right now because of school starting, football, sports activities, and my new responsibilities as the JV boys volleyball coach at the high school. It's keeping me rather busy, but it's something that I love to do, and I feel very blessed that I have that opportunity. So I am checking my notes because they all kind of are all over the place. But as always, if you hear something that you like or that motivates or resonates with you in some way, please feel free to leave a comment anytime. Leave a reaction, ask a question. I love and appreciate and answer everyone. Feel free to share the video with anyone you think it might help, as well as PM me if you have questions or want to hear more. I'm happy to share the things that I'm learning, and I hope that they help you. Oh, hey, I saw a lot of people coming in. Hey, Linda, thanks. I'm glad you like them. Hello, Heather. Great to catch you live, lady. Hey, Jim. Great to see you. It's been a really long time. I see a few more joining. If I missed your name going across the screen, I'm really sorry. It flies by awful fast. But do me a favor and, say hey, shout out, let me know you're there. I'll give you a quick shout out when I see you. So thanks for joining in. So let me ask the question for the night. Have you or your child ever been bullied or bullied others at school? If so, do you know one way to reduce the amount of bullying? If you had that experience or had that happen to your child, would you please comment your thoughts in the thread and share some of your experience? You never know when it might help someone else who's going through the same thing. But tonight I'd like to share a really quick visual analogy that can be used with any age of kids. And it kind of demonstrates the importance of guarding your words. And even for me as an adult, that doesn't mean I always remember to put the filter on my mouth, but it's been really helpful for me too. That's something I wish I would have learned a lot earlier. Would have made life a lot more different. But most of us, we're starting back to school, or our kids already started last week, and we all have the things ready that they need for school. Backpacks, lunches, clothes, new shoes, pencils, but not one thing but there's one more thing that you need that's gonna help make your year successful. We send our kids to school and we tell them to be kind, you don't need to bully other people, but sometimes it feels like you're banging your head against the wall because you're saying the same thing over and over again. You want to hold up signs instead of repeating yourself over and over again. But telling kids just doesn't work. Even sometimes telling adults something doesn't work. But showing someone and experiencing that makes all the difference. It's a much more powerful experience. And when you've had it happen to you, it's something that sticks with you. So for tonight, we're going to demonstrate. There are two things you need for this. It's pretty simple. You need a plate, and I don't know if you can see there's some interesting things on it. And you need a little bit of toothpaste. I'm going to use one that's already expired. But what you need to do is have your child, I apologize, you kind of can't see me in the light. But you want to have your child squirt out some toothpaste, as much of it as they can on this little plate here. And you tell them that, okay, now that you've squirted all this out, put it back in the toothpaste. Now, what are they going to say? For example, they might say, well, you can't put it back in, or, what a mess it's going to be, how it's not going to be like it was before, examples like that. Well, listen to their responses and what they say back to you. And every time, what you need to do is, I lost my train of thought. Like I said, my notes are all over the place and I'm losing my mind. But what you need to explain to them is that every time that you see this toothpaste on the plate. You need to remember that your words have the power of life or death. And you go into middle school, high school, any school, you're going to see how much weight your words carry. And I'm paraphrasing someone's quote. I can't remember whose it is. But you're going to have the opportunity to use your words that every day that are going to hurt, demean, slander, wound, hurt someone's feelings. And you're also going to have the opportunity to use your words to heal, to encourage, to inspire, to motivate, and to treat others with love and respect and kindness. And a lot of times you're going to make the wrong choice. I can tell you for certain, I can think of at least 5 times this week where I use my words carelessly, and I wish I would have just remembered to keep my mouth shut. And you tell them that just like this toothpaste that you have on your plate, that's a mess all over the place and can't go back, once those words leave your mouth and you've said something rude and unkind, you can't just take it back with an, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't really mean it." It doesn't work that way. You have to use what you say carefully. And when others are misusing their words and saying things, exactly right, Christy, it's horrible, and a lot of times the parents are doing the same thing and don't even realize it. You're exactly right. Thanks for putting your comment in, I appreciate it. But when others are misusing their words and, being rude and unkind, guard your words. Watch what comes out on your end. Make the choice on a daily basis, every morning, to decide that words of kindness, words of respect, words of courtesy, a little bit of compassion are going to come out of your mouth every day. And decide that's the way it's going to be. And be known for your gentleness and your compassion. People are drawn to that. And you can use your words and your chances to give life and bring some positivity and just a little bit of kindness in a world where we need it so badly. Because if you think about it, what do we see in the media? What do we see in the news? Everything is negative. Everything is rude. Everything is hurtful. No one considers anybody else's feelings. And a lot of times as parents, we're banging our head against the wall thinking, what can I do? I feel like I'm trying to hold back the hurricane. And it just feels like you can't teach your kids enough times to be kind. And telling them isn't going to get it done. Because you never regret choosing kindness instead of rudeness. Because it means you're not stooping to that level. So if you don't know what to do and think you can't make a difference, you can. So if you happen to hear something that you like that resonates with you, thank you, Heather. Yes, and it does haunt you. It sticks with you. I can tell you that from my own experience. If you heard something that you like, that you find is helpful, that resonates with you, please, like some of my friends are doing, leave a comment, leave a reaction, share the video with anyone you think it might help, and PM me if you'd like to hear more ways to use words and things for kindness. So guard your words every day, and it can make a difference, because kindness can be more contagious than negativity and hate. And if you guard your words every day, it's difficult. It's one of the hardest things you'll ever have to do, but it's worth it. Because you can choose to be kind, you can choose to encourage, you can choose to inspire. Because our kids follow our example on a daily basis. It's a huge responsibility. Are you up for the challenge? I'll catch you later.